freaking Ferrari is gonna Ferrari, man. It's kind of crazy, bro. It's actually kind of crazy. Lewis is on the mic saying, "Yo, hit one of us, right?" Like, it's different Ferrari, but same Ferrari. What's up, YouTube, man? Look, we just got done with a freaking amazing start at Melbourne, and F1's here, man. F1's here, and bro, I'm ready for this season, man. It's kind of started off with a bang. We get to all this, man. Please do me a favor, add a like and subscribe. Help me fill the neighborhood stream it out by hitting that notification bell, because man, we are gonna be covering this F1 season all season, and it's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. I'm ready. Before we start, man, we gotta talk about this regs season, man. These regs are, to me, I was a little skeptical, but whether it's artificial passes or not, bro, there's a lot of passes, and I love that for us, because there's one thing that we could say the last generation cars just did not offer, and that was passing. It was like 45 passes last season, and that's with rain. I mean, well, last season at Melbourne, but still, so many passes. And I mean, the lead changing alone was just a lot of fun. And I gotta say it looks like there's two teams that are well above everybody else, and then there's one team that's completely above them. We saw that. We definitely saw that. I mean, we kind of knew that Mercedes was sandbagging, but man, through the whole weekend, the control they had over everything was just kind of amazing. And then even when their back was against the wall with Kimi comes fighting back, boys, and it was actually it was kind of cool to see. Now, is this going to be like a better version of racing that we're going to get from these regs versus last ones? I don't know yet. The jury's still out, and there's a lot of it's artificial passing. There's a lot to be said about negatively and a little bit positively, but there was more racing. It felt like there was straight up more racing. But as of right now, I'm liking it. I gotta say it, I'm liking it. I wish it was a little less of boost this, boost that, boost to hold position, boost to even pass. If you don't have it, you're kind of screwed. I will say that is probably going to rub me the wrong way a little bit later on in the season, but as of right now, I like it. Now, I think it'll be a lot better once teams start catching up, for sure. And that might be really soon, because McLaren felt like they were really off the pace. And we're going to get to that point right now. Dude, as y'all know, I'm a McLaren fan. And Oscar, putting it in the wall right at the ride up to the grid. And that sucked. That actually sucked. And they say it's probably a burst of energy that hit a burst of torque. And either way, it's one of the uncertainties of this cars we have. And I mean, bro, it's kind of something to be said that home race right into the wall, bro. It sucks. And then we get Hulkenberg taken out too. Well, he didn't even get to the freaking race because his car was just not working. And we're going to see a lot of that probably this year. And let's real quick circle around to Aston Martin. I don't know what to really say, because when your sole job is to make sure that these cars are good and raceable and whatever, whatnot, how are you not even racing? They retired a car twice, man. They retired a car twice. I don't get it. So, I mean, maybe they won't be the laughingstock this season, but it's not looking great. It's not. It is a quick overview of the race, and we're going to stick with kind of the main guys, man. Look, George Russell was out of the box just great, bro. That car seems like it's on a class of its own. Kimi as well, man. It's one of those things where if they both got the start right, I mean, we don't know for sure, but I think this probably wouldn't have even really been a race. But with that being said, the Ferraris look good, man. The Ferraris look good. And I'm not a Ferrari fan. I'm a Lewis fan, guys. And Lewis looked racy. Charles looked racy. They really looked like they had something up their sleeve. And Lewis, man, Lewis was really, I thought we were gonna get a through goes Hamilton. I truly thought. I was hoping. I was wondering. But then we got a beautiful VLC that kind of ruined everything, man. And that just reminds you that freaking Ferrari is gonna Ferrari, man. It's kind of crazy, bro. It's actually kind of crazy. Because, like, at the end of the day, man, they had multiple chances. They had multiple chances on the first VLC. So, where, like, Lewis is on the mic saying, yo, pit one of us, right? Like, we're going to do that, right? No, they're not. No, they're not. Then we get a quick moment with Bottas going out. They're like, we're gonna pit right here, right? And no, we don't. They missed because it's where he was at. They closed the pit, but they had one spot to do it. So it's kind of like, man, it's different Ferrari, but same Ferrari, man. And that, I don't know where we go from here as far as progressing. That's insane that they just missed that call. They missed that call. But there's a lot of positives for Ferrari as well, man. They seem to be not straight up on pace, but they close to the pace of Mercedes. And honestly, the vibe of the team does feel a lot better. I think they were also kind of hoping that these tires wouldn't last, but they did. And maybe that strategy, if my mom was my dad, she would have balls or whatever, kind of applies here. Because if that was the case, we might have had a different story. And honestly, it could have been, we could be Monday morning quarterbacking, but I don't want to say that either because everyone was also thinking just pit the fucking cars. So here we are. But yeah, 1 and 2 on the day, man. As far as Mercedes, man, they were flying, bro. They were flying. I don't really think they really felt uncomfortable at all that whole entire race. If we're gonna be completely honest, I don't think they felt any bother at all. And then, I mean, the swagger that Toto kind of was walking through with, like, he had that quiet confidence that he knew his car was good. And then kind of went along with George as well. And Kimmy, I'm sorry, Kimmy. George might want to watch himself because Kimmy was rolling all week, putting it in the wall and still just stomping out qualifying. He got a little lucky, but stomping out qualifying and then riding a great race, man. And then obviously I touched on the whole Ferrari situation in 3 and 4. Dude, and after those 4, man, we have Norris, man, because look, Norris had a quiet day, a weird week, in my opinion, and not a great way to start your title defense. But dude, that McLaren seemed very off pace all weekend. Oscar had his moments, and that's why I am kind of like, damn, it really sucks that Oscar put it in the wall because look, he might have been able to muster up some tension in that group as well, but Lando, you also got to take this into consideration that he was like barely in the car. He had a whole bunch of issues as well. So that getting a 5th might not be a bad showing. Then you go down to 6, dude. Verstappen out of 20, man. That's was moving. I will say this, he was moving. Real quick, shout out to freaking Isaac. Isaac was doing great as well, bro. And then for him to get an issue kind of sucked. It really did. It honestly did. It sucked. But after Verstappen, you got Oliver Behrman. Kind of a quiet race for them too. I saw him a little bit here and there, but other than that, dude, I didn't really pay attention. But Lindblad, dude, I don't know what the hell happened to my boy Liam Lawson, but that start that Lindblad had, bro, great, actually good, and kind of showed that he has promise. And honestly, Lawson better watch out because Lindblad was moving, still barely qualified over my boy, under my boy Liam. But Liam, look, I think Liam will catch some strides later. I think he had a really bad jump off that start, so that had a lot to do with it. But guys, they gotta they gotta be looking at him soon. It's just fact. So, then you go down to 9th place, Bortoletto. Audi was a kind of a sleeper, man. I'm kind of wondering how that's gonna go. If Hulkenberg was still there. I mean, granted, I think Bortoletto is like a little bit way better than Hulkenberg. That's just my opinion, but like he's shown pace. He's shown a lot of pace, and I'm just gonna say that I definitely am with Bortoletto is probably the better of the two. Then last but not least, because we're just only gonna do the top 10, bro. Gasly as well, man. Very sleeper race as well. But hey, what can you really ask for with Alpine at this point? I don't know. I mean, anything's positive over there, right? But that start was actually crazy by Colapinto. To miss Liam, which these starts are going to be interesting all season, I'm hoping. But that was crazy. He barely missed them. That onboard was absolutely masterful to watch. But look, we're going to be doing a watch party for Shanghai this weekend. And hey, man, come through, hang out, all that good stuff. It's going to be a good time. I don't know how early it's going to be, but hey, we're here for it. But make sure y'all hit that subscribe button. We're going to be doing this all season. As I said, we're going to get more into the flow. So bear with you, boy. Bear with me. But let me know in the comments, man. What did y'all think about these regs, man? What do y'all think it's going to be in the future? Like, is Mercedes just going to run away with the championship? I think people are going to catch up a little bit, but it's gonna they have a little bit of a gap they need to find out. That being said, I will catch you on the next one, dude. Have a great one. I'll see y'all later. Peace.